their
Yeah.
fault that they're beneath us.
Cool.
We just have to lead them along because they're children.
Yeah.
I will give a light bow and say in Elvish, my name is Keenan, and these are my comrades.
I think Durian
Okay.
will walk forward into the light so he becomes visible.
So you see a gray-skinned elf just materialize.
Okay. In Elvish, I'd want to respond, Keenan, that, so you speak Elvish as well. There's no need to bow. My name is Freya.
Formalities. Was raised a certain way, I guess. Anyways, if you'd like to join us, and I'll kind of like stand where I am, just kind of showing that like I'm not coming any closer because my friends are still back there, and I don't want to be too far away from them. But if you'd like to join us in this, maybe we can find our way out.
I do see that you guys are a bit hesitant. I want to put out there and be honest that I mean no harm to any of you, how many of there are.
That's wonderful to hear.
It is good
smiles.
news. It is good news because I'd hate to have to do anything. But
Vicious
Well,
odor.
even if she did mean harm, I don't think she'd try anything. She's quite severely outnumbered.
That is
yes,
very
Not to
but
mention it wouldn't do much good.
But even being outnumbered, I'll look at kind of look at Freya again and just notice the arms, the armor, and knowing that she carries a Shalafane, I'll look towards everyone and say, regardless of whether we're outnumbered, I have a feeling that it might not be so simple. So caution was required.
All right then. Shall we continue?
Would it be alright if I come towards you guys? I don't want to step on any feet.
Yeah, I'll just kind of bring the arm to the side and gesture, I guess, down the center, like, be my guest.
As soon as she starts walking, Morag would shout out, "No, not there!" Just to fuck with her.
To me, not there. Is there something there?
Do you like stop before your foot lands where she yells, "No, not there"?
Yes.
Durian
I'm just messing with you.
Morag aside with the hilt of his blade.
Oh, God, don't do that to me. That would have given me a heart attack.
Right. Well, wait. Did you walk here?
Okay, repeat that. I did not hear.
Did you walk here? Where did you come from?
Yes, I did walk here.
For note, we're in the middle of nowhere in a mountain.
I kind of just wandered around and just followed the feelings, so... Don't know what the feeling was, but that was about it.
Well,
I've
like I said,
Do.
we get out of here and maybe we can elaborate on that feeling. I have a feeling that I know what you're talking about.
Should we
Well-
continue with our investigation?
I think so. We still have this room down here or this hallway that we didn't explore.
Right, we didn't explore in there as well.
Yes, my group explored down that way, she points. That's where we found the blue gemstone to open the southern pedestal lock.
And there were no other locations in there you noticed?
No other branching doors. The directions we also explored down here. She points to this area. Some crypts and the like. I think maybe belonging to the people who built this place.
Well,
This door that we just passed back here is the one that we couldn't get open.
Alright. Let's see if Garrett
Well.
and I can have a look.
if
You
not,
tried really hard.
Morag, yeah, that was where I was going. If that didn't work, don't worry, Morag, you're always the backup on that case. All right. right.
Dorian will head towards the door, and he'll wait for Gareth to have a
Repeat,
look.
stay with Lilwyn. And Repeat will wander over by Lilwyn, and Gareth will follow Durian.
Oh, hello.
Do you want to have a look and see if the door is dangerous before I try to open it? And I'll provide Gareth the help action.
As
We'll look
As
for
the-
traps.
Make an investigation check. With advantage, obviously, because of the help action.
All right.
as they're doing that, I'll motion for Freya to kind of move down between us, so that she's kind of between, I guess, the two groups of us. Well, if you're going to join us, then
Alright. So I see his gesture and I walk down to join him.
As you're walking past, Lilwyn kind of falls into step with Freya. I know they seem a little hostile. They really are good people. They've got, they've had good reason to be paranoid about these sorts of things.
That's understandable. This world can give you a lot to be that way.
Indeed it can. So, Gareth, what was your result?
21. I rolled a 13 plus 8.
You don't see any traps. It does appear to be locked, and it looks like somebody made kind of a shitty attempt at getting the lock open.
if you were here before,
It looks like it's been damaged a little bit. You would make an attempt to pick it at disadvantage. Or probably a flat roll, since you'd probably have Durian helping you, or the other way around.
I would be helping Durian.
Yeah.
Alright, Dorian will have a look and roll flat then.
Yeah, so it would just be a flat roll.
That's nice. 23?
23. You managed to kind of wedge one of the leftover pieces of broken lockpick into the place of a little bit of metal that they seem to have accidentally broken out of place as a temporary fix, just enough to click, get the lock to the side.
Yeah, he kind of shudders hearing that little sad grinding of metal. As he like gets the door open. Alright, I did it. Morag, do you want to
And then I'll
do
take a
this
couple
one?
steps back.
Yeah, I'll back up because Morag's the door opener, right? That's what I understand.
Maybe we should head down. And I'll give Freya just a look as like I'm gonna stay just keep behind, keeping an eye.
Maybe a little closer if we get in a fight.
DM, before Morag opens the door, I'm going to just reach up and touch my eyes underneath my goggles, and I'm going to cast See Invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then give a quick look around.
You don't see anything invisible. You don't spot another one of those observers.
Alright. Not being able to see everyone, I just kind of turn back and go, everyone ready?
Freya, did you want to move up with the rest of them?
Yes, I'm gonna move up and
Come on,
follow
then.
them.
And
Ready to breach through the door.
open her up.
You see an empty chamber with another door to your side.
Do I see anything additional in there?
Indoors.
You do not.
I'll take a couple steps in. Looks like an empty room and another door. Is this something on the floor, DM?
It's a shape that's part of the map. Ignore it, please.
Gotcha.
Dorian will do a listen to see if he hears anything out of place.
Make a perception.
18.
No, don't hear anything.
Sounds,
Still just that grinding quiet.
sounds safe. Gareth, you want to check this door out?
Yeah. And I'll walk up and I'll inspect the door.
Make an investigation check.
I'll provide the help action.
All right.
Asher just quickly bowed towards Freya, seeing that
Ooh,
Keenan did it, and be like,
Good.
"It's a pleasure to meet you."
That's only a 17 DM.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any traps, and doesn't look like it's locked.
Just gonna kind of just.
DM,
Yep.
could I cast Detect Magic?
You can. Yes. Are you gonna step into the room that they're in?
Yes, I will step forward. Oh god, my screen just went black on the map.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I can't see like anything at the moment.
Weird.
Is your token moved?
I moved your token a little.
Okay, I just hit reload on the page, so hopefully that will fix it. Yes, it did.
Okay. So you're just gonna take an action and cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
Alright, yep, you step forward. I know you're new, so make sure to mark off the spell slot that you spent on that. The moment you do, as Gareth's hand is going towards the handle of this unlocked door that he didn't find any traps on, you can see magic on the door.
Nope.
Wait, stop! There's magic surrounding that door.
Looks like evocation magic.
Curious.
Looks-
I didn't see nothing.
I just used the spell to detect any magic in the area, and I found some around the door. So would I know it's evocation magic?
Yes, the spell does tell you the type of magic it is.
Okay, it's evocation magic, is what it appears to be.
Could be a set glyph for an explosion if you tried to open it.
Keenan just looks at Gareth and is like,
Does Gareth understand
Yep.
this? All too well.
You had one job.
Gareth understands this all too well. Lilowin comes around the corner. Oh yes, there was a trap on the door on the other side.
Can it be disabled mundanely or magically?
Oh, yes, there should be. We found a sigil around the door frame that we were able to break and disable the trap.
All right, Freya, can you assist me with finding this sigil, and I can disable it?
maybe,
Yes.
maybe everyone else gets out of the room. We have a bad
Guidance.
history with, yeah.
Is this another lockpick check?
Be an investigation check to find the sigil with advantage, because Freya is helping you.
Oh, I'd have Gareth look for it unless he's already.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
No, he already left.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
already out. Sorry.
When
Yeah.
you don't
We-
get to
we-
change who's
we did
you don't
not-
get to change who's doing it once you change once you declare what it is.
We don't want Gareth doing that.
No,
But it's an advantage because Freya can.
And I
sh-
heard Astro say guidance.
Yeah.
Yes, so you also have guidance.
Slapped you and ran.
Oh, that's not going to be great. D4. Yeah, that's not great. That's only a 14.
You can't find it.
Is there any way I can help him find it?
Technically, you were already helping him by giving the help action here. At least we were assuming. Which gives
Yes.
him advantage on the check. You could make a check yourself because you have that detect magic going. I'd let you do it with advantage. But you have a +0 investigation. We already know the DC is higher than a 17.
Well,
Yeah.
I step
Gareth?
outside of the room.
You having trouble finding anything?
Yeah, it's here somewhere. I can't find it.
Do you want me to take a look?
I'll help you out, Lilowin.
Yes. Because Gareth and Lilowin both have +8 to their investigation.
Yeah, that's.
And then
I was
repeat comes
talking
with
about-
because he's under the orders of following Lilowin.
Okay, so with a 22, she's looking around, and eventually she gets to the point where she's like laying on her back and looking at the bottom of the door itself. Ah, I found it. I could try to disable it.
What does it take to disable them from last time?
Well, I think I remember we just had to break the rune. I'm not the one who did it. But when you do such a thing, there's always a risk that you might trigger it instead. So I'm going to disable it. I'm going to probably want everybody else out of the room.
maybe, Lilwyn, if you can show Gareth where it is. You can heal him. It's if he blows up.
Oh, yes, all right. It's right here at the bottom. Do you see?
Oh.
She kind of moves out of the way to point it out for you.
Yep, I see it.
I'll
A
go
little
ahead
lower
and
than
move.
I'd prefer.
Sorry, what was that, Freya?
I'm gonna go ahead and move out of the way before Gareth touches it.
Lilwyn's gonna just back out of the room as per the request.
Good.
And I close the door.
Here's.
And I'm going around the corner.
Would you prefer to leave the room, Durian?
No.
And I believe you mentioned Freya.
If you get attacked and the door's locked, I'd rather be in here with you.
I will stay in
It's
here as
not-
backup as well.
It's not locked. We're listening. Just we're waiting for the boom, and I close the door again.
Gareth sighs.
As the doors open, Lilwyn just looks across the room at Freya and oh, I didn't introduce myself. Lilwyn Wine, and like as she's saying her last name, the door closes.
Gareth
Pulling
just
out the diamonds
sighs and
just in
begins
case.
to attempt to disable the glyph.
This will be an Arcana check.
Oh. Come on.
on, big man.
Big money, big money, big money. Ooh, that is, well, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be good or not, but that is an 11 for 19.
For 19, the DC was 18.
Whoa.
So you break the sigil, and for just a moment, you see it flare to life and building fire for just a second. You just oh shit, and break the other side of it, and the fire fades.
There.
Well, that was a close one.
Are we good? We good in there?
We're all good.
No boom.
And I just
All right.
start flipping my little tool and be like, you guys doubted me.
I mean,
Or,
Gareth,
Do it all.
we have reason.
Durian puts up the little
I was
flame
gonna
on
say,
his
do you
shoulder.
blame us?
I have
But yes,
experience.
I'm sorry if I've been rude. Miss Freya, was it? Lilwyn Winewick, professional scholar.
Oh, it is nice to meet you. I am Freya.
She just proffers a hand to shake.
I reach out and shake her hand as well.
Gareth Fullcutter, and I offer my hand out.
Freya, it's nice to meet you. I reach out and
And-
shake his hand.
And this here's repeat, and I'm going to mention over towards the metallic dog that has been following Lilwyn around.
Oh, why ain't he a gorgeous creature?
Not a creature.
Technically, even constructs fall under the category of creature.
Morag, do you want
He's more
to...
of a tool.
But he has some level of sentience. He can obey orders.
how dare you, Gareth, call repeat a tool?
The entire party did not like that.
Lilwyn doesn't say anything about it, but despite you having broken the sigil, she is standing against the opposite wall when the others are approaching to open the door.
Repeat's going to be next to her, and Gareth's going to step in front of her.
Morag, you got this.
All right. And I'll go up to the door and open it up.
As soon as you open the door, I would like a barrage of perception checks.
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right.
Everyone...
Do I get advantage?
Everyone!
Do I get advantage if I see invisibility or anything?
No. See, invisibility does not help you here.
I didn't know if it did or not.
All
That's
right,
actually
Morag
like-
has failed. Durian has passed.
It went from a natural 20 to a 4 for a 13.
You've got a +9. A 4 was still good enough.
11.
11.
20.
11 fails.
I got
Rolled a
Dirty
one.
20 passes.
I got a flaccid 20 myself.
Okay, got a 14.
And a 14 passes, so I believe only Keenan and Morag failed. As you see something a little different than you've seen before, around the corners and down in the hall, the waxy wall begins shifting and almost bulging like a pustule before it suddenly bursts open.
Oh,
One
Ew.
second.
Can... Durian will look at Freya and say, can you put that light out?
oh,
Okay, then I go ahead and put out the light.
You can do so on your turn.
Ooh.
Okay.
yeah, meatballs everywhere.
As there are suddenly meatballs everywhere, yes.
Initiative.
I'm
So,
supposed to be good at seeing things. God damn it.
roll initiative.
I rolled 2 7s. Fuck me.
Everybody that is within 10 feet of Freya, just to remind, because she's a new player, gets a, what is it?
Plus 4 or plus
Plus
3?
Plus three. It's the initiative, or proficiency.
The proficiency. It's the proficiency bonus, yeah. So plus 3 to the initiative of everybody within 10 feet of Freya.
Which is
Darian
everybody
has a
but
25.
Astra. Ugh, gross.
Which is everybody but Astra, yes.
18, not
That's
too
all right.
bad. I rolled a 7, but I get an 18 out of all of it.
That definitely helped me.
I gave
Yeah,
Luluin the best initiative of her life.
It's gonna be like a 2.
Oh,
it's not. She rolled a natural 19 with her plus 1. 21. Well, it was the highest you get on a natural 20, but the plus 3 put her at a 23.
Okay.
I'd be so mad.
And then initiative is a d20 plus my initiative.
So at
Yes.
the top of your sheet, there's a thing that says initiative, and you can just click that plus. It's next to your armor class.
Okay, I was going with physical dice, so.
Yeah. So yeah, just roll a d20 and add the
Plus
the
5.
initiative score. Yep, correct.
Okay, so 22.
Jeez.
Nice.
All right, I'll go ahead and put that in for you.
Yeah, you guys clean up while I sit here stunned for.
You know what?
Luckily, I can rage to overcome surprise, so...
And on the
That's cool.
positive, Astra gets a turn now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so Keenan and Morag, you know this song and dance by this point. The DC's really not that high, you guys. It's like a 12.
Yeah, but you forget I can't roll like above a 5.
But Durian, you get the first action.
Okay. How far out does Freya's light go this way?
Here, give me
You
just a
told her to
second.
put it... Oh, yeah, it's still on.
It takes a bonus action to diminish her light.
Okay,
I'll just
got it.
give her an aura to where her light is.
I see it. So 5, 10, 15, 40. So I go just outside her light to turn invisible in front of this guy, so he's not going to see me.
Okay.
And
You assume, anyways.
I assume, and I'm going to start attacking with advantage.
All right.
First attack. Oh, it's only a 16.
16 still hits.
Oh my god, double ones. 7 for the first hit.
Okay.
Rough.
Rough.
Second hit, natural 19 for 27.
That'll hit.
That's a 5. That's 10 points. Bonus action for my other attack. That hits for...
Shouldn't you have done your bonus action second so you could trigger Bleak and Run?
Attack, bonus action, and then I have my
Well,
final.
yeah. You need to rotate them.
Yeah, I've been rotating them when I use my 2 attacks, unless I can only do that with 1 weapon.
No, what I'm saying is is Bleak marks the target with ice crystals, then you need to trigger with Rhyme
So-
before you can
so
mark
my
them
first-
again.
So my first attack was with Bleak, my second attack was Rhyme, and then I went back to Bleak for my bonus.
Yes, but Rhyme is your offhand weapon, so that has to be your bonus action.
I understand. Okay.
So it'd be your first attack, then your bonus action, and now this would be your second attack.
All right.
Yep. Just making sure we're on the same page with the damage you're doing there.
Nope, I got it. So that's 9 points of damage.
All right.
And then my final attack with my Gloomstalker ability is with Rhyme.
Yep. So you follow up with Rhyme to try to trigger another. As each slash of the weapon in one hand
That's
leaves.
so bad. That's only an 11.
11 misses. So each slash with one of them leaves these trails of ice crystals, and the second causes them to vibrate and shatter. That said, I'm going to mark him because he is currently marked with ice crystals, but you did not manage to trigger them because you missed with that final attack.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Lilowin will look around confused because she doesn't know what to do, and then throw a Sacred Flame. She's not much of a fighter, and it shows because they made the saving throw.
Nice.
And then she's going to go out the door. Freya!
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my longsword.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go in for a hit on the one that's closest to me.
Alright. So make an attack roll. It is, if you look at your weapons under actions, you should see the hit for the longsword should be a +8. So roll a d20 and add +8.
Okay, 12.
12 does not hit.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then you got a
Can I
second. You got a second attack.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to attack again. Which is gonna be a miss as well.
What were the numbers on the dice?
One was an 8, then plus one was like plus the 8 plus 4, so it was a 12.
So you okay, gotcha. So you rolled a 4 on the dice.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 on the dice, and then I just rolled a 3.
Oh goodness, not a good opening showing for Freya.
Demon rolls!
You take two swings, but this floating eyeball-laden creature manages to just flit out of the way as you take 2 swipes. Anything else on your turn?
Can I take a step back from the creature then?
You can, if you leave a creature's melee range, they get an attack of opportunity against you. So it could attempt to attack you if you did so. Although whether it hits you or not, you're fairly tanky, so who knows?
I will just stay there for the moment.
Okay.
And then you had a bonus action too.
Ooh.
Did you want to turn off the light as per request using your bonus action?
I will go ahead and do that, yeah.
Okay. Was the Durian's request so he can be invisible in the darkness. So, Freya takes 2 swings. The Goth manages to avoid both of them. And she brings the shield up in front of her. Suddenly, the flame from behind it dims, and the light goes out. All right. That'll make it this Goth here. He's going to fire 3 eye rays. The first will be at Rapide, the second at Gareth, the third at Freya.
Perfect.
At Rapide, it is a... Ooh.
It's a 2-hit.
No, it's a dexterity saving throw from him.
Oh, okay.
I'm rolling what the rays do
Okay.
first, because you roll a random ray for these types of creatures. So I need a dexterity saving throw from him, a con save from you, Gareth, and a wisdom save. No, and Freya, the one that hits you, does nothing, because it is a sleep ray, and you are an elf.
Oh, lucky.
Nice.
He rolled a 14, a 15.
Sorry,
I believe with saving throws, if you're in a range of 10 feet of me, you also get a +4.
yes.
Yep.
So Gareth, you would get a +4. Rapide would not. Sorry, was that 15 Rapide?
Yep, 15 Rapide. And then mine was a Constitution, you said?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Well, that would also be a 15 thanks to Freya's.
Thanks to Freya's aura, nothing happens to any of you.
Sweet!
Yes.
The second one that is in right up next to Freya is going to just barrage her with all of its rays.
Oof.
With a look of somewhere between rage and panic. It's kind of hard to read its face. Okay, so for the first one, I will need a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, no, a Dexterity saving throw. My mistake. Freya. So if you look on your sheet in the upper left, you should see a block that says saving throws. Roll a
Yes.
d20 and add the thing under dexterity, which would be +6.
16.
16. Okay. You manage to avoid this grayish ray that warps past you. For the second ray, I will need another dexterity saving throw.
19.
You pass again. This one is a burning red ray that you manage to avoid a little, but you do take a little bit of damage. You save, so you take half damage. You take pretty high roll, actually. You take 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then the last one is a strength saving throw, so that's +8. You'll probably be fine.
Okay. That would be 17.
17. Yeah, you feel this telekinetic ray kind of slam into you, but you just grit your teeth, plant your feet, and push right through it. All right, Gareth.
Freya, if you click on your hit points, it'll pop up with the plus and minus to manage your hit points on your character sheet.
Okay.
But as for Gareth, he's going to run up next to Freya and start taking some whackings at this little nerd over here.
Okay.
Come on, big money! Oh, that's going to be a 13 plus 9, so I'm going to assume that hits.
That does hit.
And that's
Although
only
the money is not big.
No, it is not big. It is only 8 damage. And then my second swing. Ooh, that's an 18 plus 9. So I'm going to assume that also hits.
Yep.
And that one's going to be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, tell Rapide to... I'm going to tell Rapide to hit the one next to Astra.
Okay.
Take a bite out of crime. Ooh, that's going to be 22 to hit.
Damage.
And damage is going to be a solid 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage. All right.
Nice.
Anything else on your turn, Gareth?
No, that would be it.
All right, Morag.
I'm gonna rage, of course.
Yep, to avoid being surprised.
Yep. So as soon as I see the
Surprise,
ambush, I
fuck
just
that! Ah!
yeah.
Oh boy. And got the
Ooh,
one.
and I got the one for the necrotic damage. 30 feet.
Nice.
Con save.
That's everything in the room.
Oops. Let's see. What is the 8 plus proficiency plus con? That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. DC 15.
DC 15 con save?
Yep.
Okay. 2 passes, 1 failure.
Woo. That's a D12. That's that one. I rolled a 10 on the D12.
Okay.
And then-
So the necrotic tendrils whip out and deal 10 damage to the goth that is toe-to-toe with Freya.
Nice.
The others, much like they were with her sword, whip around and evade quickly.
Okay. Just have to check on something real quick. And I got 3 temporary bonus points, or health points. And I'm gonna run down to the corner and get behind this one.
Okay.
And take my... I've got advantage, so I'm gonna go Great Weapon.
Freya, you see this muscular barbarian woman with this jagged edged halberd just slip in behind the goth that you were just jabbing at and blocking rays from.
And just utterly destroy this thing.
Probably.
With a nat 20.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Oh my god.
Oh, great weapon too. Ouch.
Yep.
Great weapon, nat 20. So that's
Well, I rolled a
Okay.
1 on the damage, so
29 points of damage. It's not dead.
that's with rage and everything.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll take my second swing. Also, great weapon. That'll be a 25 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Yes, that'll hit.
Well, 20 to hit. You did great weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
20 to hit.
so
20 to hit will still hit.
17, 27 damage.
Okay. Now it dies.
And then since it's in range, oh, yeah.
Suddenly it... And I need dexterity saving throws from Gareth, Freya, and Morag.
Oh,
Remember,
great.
these ones explode when they die.
Well, we get a plus,
I totally forgot about that.
We get a +4, so.
Yes.
Oh, great.
I got a 16 then.
14. I'm going to use my reaction to pump that up to an 18.
Okay.
Rolled a 17, adding 8.
25. All of you pass, so you all take half damage. That's 10 points of force damage to each of you.
Ouch.
Oh no.
Suddenly explodes. Morag, is that it for your turn? Oh no, you were gonna
Well,
move up.
I still have a bonus attack from.
Nope, you used your
that
rage.
crit.
You rage.
Yeah, oh, you used your bonus action to rage.
Oh yeah. Shit. Okay, well I'll just stay right there since it's in range, so just in case it moves.
Alright. Then the Goth from over here is going to fire at Astra with a barrage of eye rays.
How dare you?
I'm gonna need a dex save, a con save, and a con save.
Okay. The deck save is a natural 20 for 23.
Okay.
The con save is a 9. And the
Okay.
second con save is a 16.
Alright, well, you managed to avoid the first and last one, but the Innervation Ray, a black ray of pure necrotic energy, slams you in the chest for 20 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's like getting hit by Morag.
This one out here, on the other hand, you see its eyes flicking around, like the eye stalks looking in all directions, trying and failing to find Durian, so it's going to look right through where you are towards Lillian. And it's going to fire some eye rays at her. Now, Durian, because you're invisible and in the way, at any point in time, if you wish to try to tank one of these rays for her, I will allow you to.
Can I interpose all of them?
I will say, if you interpose, before you make that decision, if you interpose, doing so assumes that you will be failing the saving throw. Because you're not pushing her out of the way, you're literally body blocking it. So it's your choice.
Decisions.
There's the
No,
first,
no.
second, and third ray.
Oh, fucking, I forgot what the rays do.
All sorts of things. You don't really know what they are until they...
Right, until they hit her. Lillian's pretty... Like, she has hit points from what I remember from the fight with the undead, right?
She doesn't have hit points on the same scale as, like, members of your party, but she has more than, like, a civilian. Actually, she's not that far behind, like, Astra, I think, because I think Astra is the lowest in the party.
Alright,
Let's
I
go.
won't. I can... Resurrecting her is easier than me being stunned.
Okay. Yeah, and she also gets a chance to save against them.
Yeah.
So, she does not save against the first one. She does not save against the second one. And she does not save against the third one.
Well, decisions were made, and I'm living with them.
Okay, so she is going to
Still
take
calculated, but boy, am I bad at
she's
math.
going to take 25 points of necrotic damage. That's 20 points of fire damage, which will put her at 0 hit points and unconscious. And she will be propelled 15 feet through the air, the impact of which will cost her 1 death save.
Well, at least Astra's next.
Yes. As you see suddenly just a barrage of rays from the door, and Lilo would just get flung, ragdolling, and crashing at Astra and Keenan's feet.
It's
Oh my
okay. Little one
God.
doesn't know I'm there either.
Keenan!
I am surprised.
Right, Astra.
Oh shit, Lillian. Gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Alright.
So that
How much does she get back? Oh!
Where are my DX?
No, shoot, never mind. She's down, but she is conscious. My mistake. I did the math. I forgot to restore her hit points back to full after the long rest. I saw her marked down as slightly wounded. So yes, she's at under 10 hit points, but she would actually be conscious.
Okay.
You might still want to heal her. She still looks like she just got fucked up pretty bad, but
Yeah, I think I will anyway. Just that'd probably be nice to do for her.
yeah.
So that'll be 9 plus 4, 13 hit points back.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. And shit. I will just move here, just so hopefully it keeps targeting me and not hopefully Lillian.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Durian.
Well, Perian's gonna forever live with that decision. So with my 2-weapon fighting, if I start my attacks, can I pick Rhyme or Bleak, and I just have to use that weapon for 2 attacks?
Yes.
Okay, so at least I know that. Okay, so I'll start my attacks with Rhyme this time to try and trigger the explosion.
Yep. Make the attack roll.
Natural 19 for 27.
That'll hit. Yeah.
All right, so for 13 points of damage. And then, is it still up?
It is.
Okay. I'll use my bonus action to attack with Bleak.
Okay.
22 for 8.
All right. It is still standing. Bleak leaves another trail of ice across the side of its flank.
All right, and then following up with my second attack using Rhyme, another 27.
That will hit.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so low. 9 points of damage.
It suddenly shakes and vibrates as a pulse of force and ice crystals shatter throughout the hallway. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Well, that's a 17.
Yeah, that passes. You take 7 points of force damage.
Ow. And let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
Well, she doesn't see you, but she did see the one in the hallway die, so Lilowin is going to go back outside again. Might be a little safer this time. And she's going to be breathing a little heavy, but she will do a, what's it called? A Toll the Dead on the goth on the far side of the room. Which hits. I gotta grab some d12s for a mighty 11 points of necrotic damage. Freya!
Okay. Can I go ahead and cast Bless?
You can. Yes.
Okay.
Although I will say the battle is already heavily turned in your favor.
Okay, so then I
Only 2 left.
It might be better to hold on to the spell
I'll
slot.
save it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess I will go ahead and approach the one closest to Gareth.
Okay.
And
If you move up here, then the spot. Well, if you move there, then it's back to a wall. If you move here, then this spot becomes flanking for somebody else.
okay. Then I will go ahead and try the hit again.
Just roll higher than like a 4.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so d20 roll plus your attack with it should be an 8.
A 19 plus 8.
A 27 will hit.
Nice.
That'll do it.
Now I know you're new, so if you don't remember, as a paladin, you can anytime you hit with an attack, you can choose to expend a spell slot to do a divine smite.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that as well.
All right. So you would roll 1d8 plus 5 for the weapon damage. And then are you using a first level spell slot?
Yes.
Okay, so then you would roll an additional 2d8s for the radiant damage.
Okay,
You
so
get
should I-
improved on my mod already. Damn.
What was that?
You get improved already. Or is...
No, she said she's going to smite.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm technically rolling 3d8s.
Yeah, so it doesn't have any resistances, so it's not going to come into play, so 3d8 plus 5.
Five plus 5 plus 5 plus 1, 16.
16 points of damage, alright. You slash a deep gouge into one side as the tip of your longsword just flickers with light and flashes with a burning light as it sears through the side of this creature.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go in for another attack.
Go for it.
Oh, I rolled a 14, and that's plus 8, right?
Yeah, so that's a 22, that'll hit.
2, and then I'll also add Divine Smite to that, going with a level 1 spell slot.
I'm going to save you a spell slot and say don't bother with a smite, it looks very weak.
Okay. So then...
Smart it.
I'll just go with Smite then.
So the damage would be 1d8 plus 5.
Okay, 1, 7 plus 5.
12 points of damage. Literally, you would have killed it with a roll of anything higher than a 1. It has 7 hit points left. I will need a dexterity as Freya slashes across it with that burst of light, and as it staggers backwards, pulls back, and just jams forward right through the eye with the longsword. As it vibrates, the surface shifting, and Gareth, Morag, Freya, dexterity saving throws from all of you.
17.
Pass.
Oh, the plus 4 is a 19.
Pass.
16.
That's a pass. Alright, so that is 7 points of force damage to all of you from its exploding burst.
How many points of damage?
7. Alright. Freya, is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially since my map's acting up again, so.
Let's try reloading it, see if it comes back up. Gareth, that makes it you.
I am going to. Did Freya end up like cutting off like an eye stalk off this thing?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to, with the Panopticon, shoot a little ray at it to catapult it over to the other one.
All right. So you down one of the little slides opens, revealing the eye beneath that does a little grayish telekinesis ray, and just pick it up and fling it towards the other one.
Dex 17.
Okay. Although with how we went over this before, with how catapult works, every creature in a line needs to make a dex save.
Oh, right.
And then, so if you threw it from here, at the very least, Rapide would need to make a dex save before the Goth.
That's fine.
Okay.
Also Freya.
I'm getting the benefit of the doubt that if she sliced off a tendril, it may have landed behind her.
Oh, okay.
He got an 18 plus his 4.
Okay. So it sails past him. If it had hit him, it would not have gone on to the Goth.
Right.
Just trying to make sure you understand how this spell works.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and the Goth got a 10, so it hits.
Perfect. Give me that 3d8 damage. Where's my other d8? Right here. Oh, almost dropped that. Come on, big money. Not big money. God dang it. Why do I do this? 7.
Small money.
Small money. Gosh darn it.
All right.
And
So the
bonus
rest of you in the corner, Astra, Durian, you see as one of the tendrils just flies through the air and just kind of bops this thing on the head. I got.
And then repeat, bonus action repeat takes a bite out of crime.
Yep.
Nat 20. Let's go.
You don't need to say it takes a bite out of crime every time.
But I do have to say that it was a natural 20.
Yes, you do. So 1d8 plus 11 damage. Go ahead.
That will be 16 force damage.
Okay, 16 force damage. Repeat, proving he's not a tool and is in fact a better contribution to the team than Gareth, bites for 16 force damage.
And then Keenan.
Morag, you want to try to wrap this up before Keenan gets a turn?
Yeah,
Please.
I was just gonna say, as
Save
I
my
walk
resources.
by Keenan, I'm just gonna kind of brush a hand across the shoulder, like it's all right, we got this, and just swing. I can't see Durian there, but I guess I'm just gonna swing from here and try not to hit repeat.
Yeah, he ducks. He sees the giant woman coming at him.
I will say, with you being invisible and in the way, if it's a nat 1, Durian, I'm going to make you try and roll the dodge.
No, okay, that sounds fair.
Well, I am going reckless, so
Yeah, so the odds of landing on a nat 1 are pretty low.
yeah.
Say it.
It's like 1 in 400.
Also, you say giant woman, but she's only 5'6".
Oh.
Yeah, but she buff.
But she's beefy.
Yeah, true. 22 to hit, so
That'll hit.
13 damage,
Okay.
and just kind of swing it around. Take my second swing. 22 again.
That'll hit.
Ugh. 9 damage.
All right, I will need a dexterity saving throw from Repeat, Astra, Durian, Morag, and Keenan.
And me!
None of you are in Freya's range.
Durian passed.
Oh, and
What's me?
Lilowin also is technically in range, but she's around a
Can I
corner. So I'll
give
give her advantage.
repeat
I
advantage by diving in front of him?
Keenan, what'd you get?
6.
Okay, you failed. Lilowin failed. Durian, what'd you get?
I passed with a 26.
Okay, Repeat.
12.
Can I give
that's a
repeat
fail?
advantage by diving in
No,
front of him?
Astra, what'd you get?
Damn it.
And Morag.
14.
Was it a
Morag
dex
passes. Yes, dex save.
save? 14.
14. Okay, you pass. If you passed, you take 9 damage. If you failed, you take 18 damage.
All I did was get gooped on.
Yep, your total contribution to the fight. One more round. If it had survived one more round, then Keenan could have helped.
Could have done something.
Keenan gets scoops on and then snaps out of it.
I'm gonna say
I'm
while
just
they
saving resources.
for the sake of Keenan's, I mean, as hilarious it is out of character, for Keenan in character, I'm gonna say that the waxy ground like welled up almost like a swamp, and Keenan kind of got like sucked into it, and that was freeing himself while the fight was going on.
I mean, Keenan didn't save resources because he still lost hit points.
Yeah, well, until the end there, you know? Yeah, you had to make it explode near me, didn't you?
Yes, it's very funny out of game, but I don't want to take the wind out of the character sails in game, so I'll say something was actually happening to keep Keenan busy.
So yeah, Durian will slowly fade back into view enough so you guys know he's there.
Garrett's
Alright.
gonna walk over towards Repeat and tell him to initiate repair protocols.
Keenan, are you right?
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a bit stuck there.
I fucking hate this place.
All right, I think
Morag is gonna go calm down.
if everybody wants to gather up, I can try to do a bit of healing.
All right.
Okay. I go ahead?
Oops.
You stand on Lilowin, okay?
Just like Morag's calming down as like people just go over and put their arms around her to like pat her on the back.
There are more of us that require healing than I can do. Who's looking the least hurt?
Gareth will step out. Or step away.
I'm No,
All right.
that's fine. I can heal my Gareth. Take it.
She just like, well, I've already designated you, Keenan, so. She started as soon as Gareth stepped back.
Yeah.
How much is Gareth? How much are you missing?
Not a whole lot.
Okay, is there a number to that?
This will take a little bit. So just hold still. She's gonna cast prayer of healing.
Like I miss.
Well, in that case, I can just probably heal myself. If that's basically a short rest, right?
You can take a short rest while she's casting it. Yes.
So I can heal myself, and Gareth, you can take it because I can just second wind.
Fair enough. So she will heal Durian, Gareth, Freya, herself, Morag, and Astra. And after 10 minutes, everybody regains 17 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's exactly what I was missing.
As she finishes her little chant, despite it being called prayer of healing, it doesn't look like she's doing something religious, but more that she's chanting while casting a more arcane-based spell. She puts her hands up in the air, and a little soft light lands around all of you, and some of the more grievous of your wounds and damage begin healing up and closing.
How beat up does Lilwyn look?
Oh, she looks pretty beat up. She's still under half after that.
Okay.
She was down to 3 hit points after that explosion.
Durion's gonna reach over, and he's just gonna pat her on the back, and he's gonna do a second level cure wounds. 'Cause he doesn't use his second levels much, so
Doesn't use the second levels much, and feels a little guilty that this is slightly his fault.
he feels no guilt. That is she heals another 11.
Oh,
So these shadowy tendrils just go into her, and they like stitch up her wounds.
Thank you.
While that's going on, Morag, having no clue about the customs and stuff, she's just gonna clap Freya on her armored shoulder and just go, "I'm Morag, by the way. Nice to meet you."
It's nice to meet you as well. I'm not bothered by her patting me on the shoulder.
Everyone's worried about elven customs with Freya. Nobody gave a shit with Durion.
Oh, true.
It's because Durion also didn't give a shit because most of you were human, so he's like, you guys probably don't know.
We also met you in a cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just a prisoner.
She was also trapped, okay? We just had different bars.
The difference is all of you are trapped in here with her. The rest of them were on the outside of your cell.
I could have gone out of my cell. I chose not to.
That is true.
All right.
Your companion in that cell was actually quite upset by that.
Yeah, he realized that she'd be, the more he kept it to himself, the more angry she was going to get, but he was already into it, so he's like, well, in for a penny.
I think a little one's going to do another cure wounds on herself just to top off a little.
Gareth, I think we found our other gem. It's like Keenan walks to the doorway, but he's not going to step through the doorway feeling kind of shit that he didn't do anything, but he doesn't want to make anything worse, so he's just going to step aside and like, Gareth, you want to...
I will take one step in and then give a quick look around.
Lilwyn moves over to the side and peeks over past you. Yes, that's very similar to the chamber where we found the first one.
Do I see anything
Was
else
one
in there?
trapped?
There is a strange altar that the gem is on. Oh, yes, very much so. The altar itself was... we also had to deal with a little bit of a slight undead problem when we opened it. But I believe she kind of glances at the dead and very rapidly moldering corpses of the Goths. I believe our friends dealt with most of the skeletal presence in these particular tombs.
Right.
Was there any
Well.
sort of trap on the altar itself, or just these skeletons?
Yes, there was a trap. I actually had to heal one of my compatriots. He got quite a bad shock. Not quite as bad as when one of those big pale ones. Anyway, best not to dwell.
Gareth, shall we try and find it? And I'll provide you the help action.
Oh, I asked DM do I see anything with my invisibility eyes?
No, you don't.
Okay, so then I heard Lilwyn mention that it was trapped or whatever.
Yes.
Correct? So then I will give it the once he looks over with Durian. I guess said he was Helping.
Help action. Yep.
Maybe.
Come on. God damn it. Double 8s. 18.
Oh.
Or double 10s. 18.
Double 10 for an 18. Yes, you do spot what looks like an arcane trap. It's built into this sort of orrery, sort of like multi-circular arm artifice that's built around this sphere. You're pretty sure if you just reached in and grabbed it, it would snap down and then possibly electrify. You don't see any indication of it being electric, but that is what Lillian described.
Is there a way to disable the mechanism so it doesn't close? So you can safely remove it, or is it?
Lillian just leans over. We didn't find one, but we did just poke it off of the pedestal with a stick.
Does Morag, do you want?
Does Gareth have stick versus trap flashbacks?
Gareth, make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Come on. Wisdom saving throw. That's going to be a. That's going to be an 8.
It's gonna be a what?
An 8.
As she mentions that they just poked it off of the pedestal with a stick, you see Gareth just stop and kind of get the 1,000-yard stare.
Durian doesn't know what Gareth is doing, so he's gonna get Morag's attention since she has the halberd.
I mean, to be fair, Gareth's got this big old staff, but he's stunned as shit.
He has a big stick.
It's only for like 6 seconds. It's only because it's funny, not because you're actually like paralyzed.
I'm just having flashbacks.
Yeah, exactly.
I shake my head
Hearing
and then-
electricity and big stick, Morag is going to step up and be like, what's going on?
Gareth just reaches over and just smacks with the stick, with his staff.
Okay. The moment that you make a dexterity saving throw for me.
That's going to be a dirty 20, and I'll just use my reaction to pump it up to 24.
As Lillian shouts, "No, not that!" and you stop right before you do the action you were about to take. And we were not able to get the stick back out of the trap. Don't use something you want to keep.
Can Durian just shoot it out of the trap with an arrow?
Yeah, you could, assuming it's not, too damageable. Should be easy enough.
How he'll ask Lillian, how solid do these things feel?
Oh, like glass, sort of.
Hmm.
But I don't know. It's hard to. We never tried to break one, So
Keenan half unsheathed his sword, ready to Eldritch blast it, and then when she said glass, just resheathed it. It's like, okay.
it feels like glass. I certainly don't know how durable it is. It could be much tougher than that.
Can I find like a skeleton's femur on the ground?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just grab the whatever is the femur, the leg bone.
Just grab an arm bone and have it give you a hand.
Yeah, I do that.
Do you want somebody on the other side to be there to catch it?
Durian
Just in
will go.
case. I was gonna say, just in case it is as fragile as glass.
Yeah, Durian has the front of his tunic ready.
Just in case it's fragile as glass, and this impulsive action almost doomed you all to starve in this dungeon forever.
Cannibalism exists.
Well, that means you get to starve a little longer. Gareth, you poke it forward, the ball goes tink off of it, and Durian, you can pretty easily catch it.
Yep.
It's not like it's falling very fast, but the moment you put the arm bone through, all of those circular arms snap around, forming a round vice around the bone, and almost immediately you see some sparking and see it begin to sizzle a little bit.
Interesting. Well, we have the gem. Let's go investigate that room.
Yeah, let's. We have the thing. Let's leave the trap room. That sounds like a good idea.
And remember, close the door when you're done.
I've been playing it.
We're not animals.
I've been playing a CRPG recently, and because of it, I keep trying to navigate this map with WASD.
Yeah, I just came off of Baldur's Gate.
Click drag, click drag.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we know that the other room's up here. Hi ho, and off we go.
Alright.
Hi ho, and off you go.
Did anything happen when you inserted the gem in the other one?
Not until we stood on the pressure plates around it.
Alright.
We did see the big blue eyeball one literally just put like skulls on them, but we can just drag the bodies onto them, so we don't have to stand on them.
Weigh him down with remains.
Yes, just weights, I suppose.
Okay, well, we can do that. Just take a minute to grab some of the bodies or remains of skeletons.
Assuming you put the gemstone onto the altar first.
Yeah, Durian will do that.
While he's doing that, could I inspect the door?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Can I help them while I'm there?
Yes, you can. D&D players always fishing for that advantage.
I
Always.
mean, I wasn't, but
You need it.
26.
26. Yeah, it's a door. It's the same as the other door to the south. Featureless. No, you can tell that it's a door, but there's no sign of any hinges or locks or handles or anything. By this point in time, you know if you weigh down those 4 pressure plates.
Yeah, just looking for anything new.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Can I try to listen on the other side of the door? Because if this thing is like I'm awake and free and yada yada, if it's bouncing around in there, can I just see if I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Okie dokie. Keenan rolls. Let's go. Yep, sure is. That's a 9. I haven't rolled above a 5 today, folks.
Sounds like a door.
Sounds like a door.
Sounds like a door.
You hear the quiet whisper of "I am a door." As expected. What door would not identify itself? Anyway.
Morag will start finding pieces of rubble or something, anything heavy enough to hold down the...
Yeah, you just heap rubble onto the pressure plates. One by one, you put weights on the pressure plates. Is anybody going to stop Morag's actions?
No.
No.
Okay.
Let her do it. Durian
That's
doesn't-
suspicious.
No, I just before I proceed as if all 4 buttons are pushed, I want to make sure all 4 buttons are pushed.
No, let
Yeah.
them live their best life.
Once the last weight goes on, you hear a familiar click, and then the door sliding open. So
Does it
you
take-
see a large cylindrical chamber. It's lit by over half a dozen greenish flames burning on pedestals around a wide pit 10 feet recessed from the rest of the room.
Well, that
In the center of that, you can see a large, deeper pit with what looks like something wrapped in a bundle of chains.
That looks really familiar.
thing doesn't look good.
Is there
And that's-
something in the chains?
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh,
Cool, because I need to go inside and get some shit to drink.
I need to use the restroom. Again? Keenan doing push-ups. Champion, champion. I know. Even then, even then, he just starts rolling ones. Unless you're using it to find the roundest frog. He's standing right next to you. Don't forget, you got mending too. You can repair repeat too. No, I don't. I'll get it next level. Because I can change. I can only change my cantrips when I level up an artificer. He can repair. He can repair himself 3 times a day, for 2d8 plus 3. Yeah, he gets 3 level 2 cure wounds for himself. He's at 28 out of 32. He is not.
the Watsy's favorite child, you're gonna have some fun with numbers, especially later.
Also, my favorite class.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason it's a lot of people's favorite class.
I just can't wait till
Yeah.
somebody can put me and an enemy in a force cage.
You made for
I mean,
3
to be fair,
3 minutes
same. I'm
game.
waiting for the moment that I can fight someone that doesn't teleport away from me.
Well, I'm
That'd
afraid
be
you'll
real
be.
fun.
I'm afraid you're going to be waiting a while.
Mm,
I mean, you don't have.
I'll get there one day.
I don't know if you will.
We'll get there one day. We will.
Well, it's a 7th level spell.
Mm.
That bards, warlocks, and wizards get. Right?
So I need to have 8 levels of warlock, is what you're saying? Okay.
8 levels. It's a 7th level spell. You need to have like
7th.
14
Yeah, 7th. Right.
you
Yeah.
need to have 14 levels.
Nerd.
Okay, we just need to recruit a bard.
Something
No.
like, or
I'm having flashbacks, guys.
A better
or
bard.
that same. Sorry, you need 13 level. If
Yeah.
Gareth takes 13 levels of wizard,
Yeah, no, I'm going straight artificer from now on.
so yeah. The problem is you're only full caster, and this party is a cleric.
Yeah. we don't
clerics
have we don't really have an offensive forecaster. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, you
I
have
can
found
probably
this
move
large
something.
cylindrical chamber.
Do I see anything that's that nobody else is noticing so far?
You do not.
Can you tell us what these green things are again?
Those are green flames that seem to
Okay.
be burning.
Okay.
Could I try
Oh,
like
yeah.
if there's something in the chains, or are they just crisscrossing over each other?
The chains are hanging
Yeah.
down into that well. You really can't see from standing outside the room.
Oh, okay.
I'll look back at everyone and go, well, Gareth maybe want to switch with Morag and let the big ones go first.
Do we see
Did
the
you-
thing that's in the center in the chains, or is it like in the chains that
Yeah,
only?
that's-
They're like hanging into the well.
Okay.
Is it
Um,
noise?
I'll kind of look back at Freya and go, hey, you're pretty tough looking. Do you think you want to join us up front?
Yes, I will do that.
Yes,
Freya,
Astro, move back, squish, squish.
Dorian's gonna go hide. He's gonna stealth in so that if something does come out, he might be the least noticeable.
All right.
All right, I'll keeping an eye out for, I guess, any traps on the ground or anything as I'm moving in. I'll start walking in and to the top hand side of the round.
I'll do the same and go south.
So sorry,
I'm gonna-
Keenan. You said keeping an eye for what?
For like any traps on the ground, then I might step on, I guess, as I'm walking around
Gotcha.
and keeping, and
Go
then probably
ahead.
glancing to the middle.
I'll go ahead and follow them forward too.
Okay.
I'll slowly bring up in the middle.
Looking around, does this?
Keenan. Oh, you're cutting out. Oh, and your video is frozen too. You might want to like disconnect and reconnect.
While Keenan's glitching out, Dorian's gonna switch to his bow.
Keenan's stuck again.
All right, Darian's gonna swap to his bow.
Yeah, I feel like it might come in handy here, so he's gonna put his weapons away and pull out his bow from the bag.
Okay.
Astra's gonna use the illusionist's tattoo and cast invisibility.
On yourself.
Yeah, myself.
Oh yeah, the tattoo. Does that only target yourself? I think so. I don't remember.
I think so, yeah.
We'll use that to indicate that you're invisible. All right. Keenan still cannot hear you? I don't know.
Also, your video tried to connect, but it didn't go.
And they disconnected. They might have just lost the internet. Keenan?
Hello? Sorry about that.
Hey!
Okay, now we can hear you.
Hello.
It's
So what were
fucking
you?
died.
So what were you saying? You were moving forward.
Yeah, I was asking if this place had like skeletons all throughout it, like the rest of the tomb does.
Oh, yes, it does. Make a survival check for me.
Are the skeletons
Shit.
like wearing any armor or anything?
No, but many of them were carrying weapons.
See, this is what the fucking pointless crits are for. +1, 21, not 20.
From the look of things, you reach down and touch one of them for a second. You can see amongst them not just skeletons, but piles of ash. And some of them, this damage looks fresh. Last couple hours at least.
DM, can
Okay,
I pull
I'll-
out that beholder wax and just kind of did it in that last encounter? Did that wax change, or does it still look like it's freshly scraped?
Just looks like a scraped off chunk of wax.
Okay, I didn't know if it like melted or did anything when those other beholderkin spawned. in.
Nope.
Okay.
Do we hear like any noise coming from that well? Like, are the chains moving? Like,
Nope, the chains are not moving. No noise at all, really. Dead silent.
As I notice that, I'll look over towards Morag as I continue towards the stairs, I guess, and tell everyone else. There's been a confrontation in here in the last couple hours, so I think our whatever might have been in there is gone, but we should probably check.
Darion does a listen, and he'll look up as well to see if there's anything floating in the rafters, air quotes.
All right, Durian. To look up, you probably at least need to step past the threshold.
All right, I'll go there.
As you look upward, you see a shape floating along the ceiling of the cylindrical room, all 10 eye stalks, watching the group of you as you move around.
Ken
Oh, shit.
on. He yells out, "Enemy," and he'll fire up.
Okay. I guess we're going into initiative then.
Oh boy.
And it sees me as well.
Hey!
It does not see you as far as you know.
Okay.
Well, only Astra and Durian get.
But
Freya's-
Durian was the only one who spotted it, and he immediately attacked, so, I think he might be the only one who doesn't have surprise here. who isn't surprised,
Oh, okay. He's
Other-
called into...
other than the creature.
Okay. That's a plus
Okey
3
dokey.
for Freya.
I mean, he went, "Enemy!" and then fired. Like, that's not a lot of...
Yeah.
We have to be within 10 feet of Freya to get the advantage, or the extra.
Yeah, plus 3 if
Initiative,
you're within
right?
10 feet of Freya.
Okay.
Yes.
So that would only be Astra and Durian and Lilwyn.
Okay.
Okay. This will be the most initiative I've ever had.
Yeah, this is the highest I've rolled in a long time.
Oh man, I rolled low anyway.
I guess if we're surprised we haven't quite seen it yet, but how high is the ceiling, I guess, and the creature sitting in the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 60 feet high, and the creature is right up against it.
Okay.
Okay.
60 feet.
Does it look like any of the other ones we fought? Or is this a completely new...
This looks different. Make an Arcana check.
Great. Let's see. +1. Oh, it was an 18. Now it's a 2 for a 3.
It's got eyes. It's got eyes for sure.
Man, I wish I had a blind
Eyeballs.
now, but I don't.
So, Durian, make your bow attacks.
Okay, this is an arrow of fire.
Yep.
Do I have advantage on this attack?
I don't think so. Why would you?
Okay. I tried stealthing, but I assume it saw me no matter what.
Yeah, it's not surprised. Oh yeah, it saw you.
How bright is this room?
Its passive perception is equal to what you rolled with advantage.
Okay. That's an 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit, I believe. Yeah, an 18 hits.
Okay, so let's see.
How bright is this room? I mean, Durian's not invisible. There's those green flames.
Okay.
But it's not crazy bright. Where he's at, up against the ceiling, is fully in the dark. But everyone here has dark vision, so it doesn't really matter that much anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I hit it for the first one with the fire, so it'll have disadvantage on its next attack roll, and it will take from this attack 7 points of damage.
All right.
And then the second attack, I'm gonna do an arrow of venom, and that is probably a miss at an 11.
An 11 misses, yes.
Okay. Bonus action. How high up is it?
60 feet.
Okay. Bonus action. I think that's just within. Yeah, Hunter's Mark. I should have done it before, but it doesn't matter now. And then Gloomstalker attack. Also a miss. So I used up my venom and my flame. And I used up my bonus action. I want to run away. I don't know why I keep wanting to run away. I'm going to move over here. So I'm going to make myself a target, but I'm not going to group up. And that's my turn.
All right. Sorry, just
What's it gonna do?
a little quick bit of notes for myself that I want on hand.
That's never good news for us.
No, it's probably fine.
Notes?
Just
Lair
easy.
actions? Legendary resistances?
No. Well, yes, to all of those, but
Of course.
it twists. It takes the flaming arrow and it floats for a moment and twists in the air. I dreamed a dream, and so will you. The area around all of you suddenly shifts and heaves much more violently than you've ever seen. The wax-like ground and floor suddenly dropping away, almost like it went from being this waxy solid to like melted wax fully liquid. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just going to tell you, above it, it's only a DC 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still gonna fail anyway.
Gareth got a
17.
Yep, that's a fail.
21. Ooh,
Good thing I got a 10.
Oh boy. 14 from Durian.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
17.
I got to add Repedes because Repede gets the bonus of
Yep.
14.
Luluin would have failed, but she's in the Freya's radius.
Got a 17.
Okay, so it's just Keenan who lands prone as everything melts and shifts as you suddenly find yourself in a twisted
Yes.
realm of
Holy
floating
shit.
stone.
What the fuck?
Beneath the stone are in every direction, infinite piles of twisting, writhing tentacles under the eye of this horrific, massive beholder. Durian! Top of the round, nobody
Brody.
surprised?
Hi.
It's your turn.
The initiative
Hey, wait a minute.
tracker disappeared.
Oh. 1 second. It's still there. It's still there for me.
For me, it's showing
Yes.
blank.
Is this a new
It's
map?
blank for me
Is
as well.
It is. I did have to shift to another map, and that's why I
Yeah.
did it. I just.
Yeah, so it didn't follow for us, but
And
I
also,
always forget about that because it does follow for the DM.
I can rage to overcome surprise.
Rude.
Yeah, but I was just doing a dramatic thing. So
Well, you said we went back to the top of the round, so
could you have hit it in the air? You have something special, right? You could just take it out completely. One hit.
No. The round is just starting over because something dramatic happened.
Oh, gotcha.
To be clear.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I even considered... everybody can roll a new initiative. No, I'm just kidding. I took them down. I'm just kidding. I took them down. You're, those of you who did terrible, still did terrible. Astra.
I was gonna say I had one good roll. Let me keep it, please.
You're gonna need it when you're flat on your ass.
Yeah.
I think I have notoriously failed almost like every dexterity saving throw Keenan has had to make.
Keenan is very clumsy.
1 second. I need to think about how the initiative wouldn't follow. And I still need an initiative counter for... So ignore the beholder in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. That is not there.
Hi everyone, my name's Fred.
Also, check
I'm
you
an
now.
alcoholic.
Welcome to Zillustra. It's my domain.
So, Durian, it's your
Does,
turn.
Does my hunter's mark ping off of that thing?
It does.
Okay.
Oh, music changed.
Isn't this music from?
It's just my most dramatic boss music.
So if
It will be used more than once.
So I assume
That's
there
right.
are platforms with like spaces that we have to like jump between to get to other platforms to get to the big eye.
That is correct.
Okay. And
Hey, I'm in a good spot then.
and are these eye stalks within stabbing range if you tried using melee or?
Yeah, if they're within stabbing range.
Okay. I think Durian's got a 5, 10, 15.
Is this like Chutes and Ladders where we can like Fred Flintstone slide the tentacles to different
I didn't see that.
platforms?
So let's-
No. Well, maybe. I'd probably make it a dex save. Not by default, but you can certainly try.
Like this one right here.
20. I'm trying to get to this area right here. Is that a jump or is that just extra movement?
That'd be a little extra. I mean, it's a jump, but it's a small jump, enough that I wouldn't make you roll for it.
Okay. So 20, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm trying to get here.
That one would be a jump. That'd be an athletics check.
Okay. I'm trying to like find the best way to start getting towards that thing. So I guess I'll go that way.
There's a big tentacle right here you could run along, boy.
Yeah.
Do it.
Maybe. I mean, you could also try climbing on the tentacle. I will not promise that there will not be a
Bottomless void.
I won't promise that
Some
something
misery.
won't happen if you do that.
Yeah, I'm
there's
I'm
like-
trying to make my best decision. I don't want to keep moving around the field. So if it's a jump from there, I'll stay put, and instead I'll just start shooting at eyes. I guess I'll shoot at the big eye with my longbow.
All right, make an attack roll.
Okay, if this is this considered a new round or is this just the first round?
It's just the top of the round. You know what? If you know what,
I'm trying to decide
I
if
was-
I get my Gloomstalker thing.
you would not get your Gloomstalker thing. It's still technically the same combat.
That's
But
fine.
if I'm ruling that, then technically Morag should have been able to rage and act previously. So I'll let Morag rage and act previously, and then you can finish your turn. Okay, Durian?
That's fine.
Okay, Morag, I assume you rage.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to stay surprised, that's fine too. Roll your d8. What'd you get?
Okay. Oops. Fuck, I got the 1 again.
Okay. There would be no creatures within 30 feet of you at the time of raging, so just gain a d12 for temporary.
Hey, 10 pieces good.
Well,
Fuck.
I'm not
That
gonna
one
use
is
any.
two.
I'm not gonna use any of these special arrows because they're useless. So I'll just normal shoot.
But Morag's turn isn't quite finished yet. Morag, what are you doing on that surprise? What were you going to do against the beholder that's 60 feet above you?
Oh, I was
What
gonna
was your plan?
probably throw Stormheart at it.
Using Storm's Fury?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
So that is a ranged attack.
Is this the first time we're seeing it? Well, I guess second time technically, but
Yeah, technically second.
Yep.
No, they done it before.
Yeah, second time. Technically third,
Yeah,
because that one
technically
time,
third.
Morag used it before actually having it unlocked to finish off that demon.
22.
22. That will hit.
Okay, so do the weapon damage first. Ouch.
Yes. Do the weapon damage first, then an additional 46 lightning damage.
And that doesn't get my rage bonus, right?
It does not get your rage bonus because it is a ranged attack. And rage is only on melee.
So it'll be 10 weapon damage. And then... is it 46 lightning? $17 lightning damage.
Okay. So a total of 27 damage, yes?
Mhm.
Okay.
And
27
then...
damage as you threw it upward and it crashed into it with a shock of lightning. And then after that is when everything warped in.
I can't throw my
Just playing it that
dwarven
way.
arrow at it too.
It's time to.
No, your what's it called? That effect of your spear does not take up an attack; it takes an action.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it should be. No, I'm wrong. I'm
It
wrong.
says make a weapon attack.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. It does it, but it doesn't actually say it takes an action.
Yeah.
And I wrote it, so sure, you can throw your dwarven arrow.
Oh, okay.
Which, for those who might be a new player, the dwarven arrow is just a name for her throwing hammer.
Yeah.
That's a 28
That will hit.
for 11 damage.
Okay, so now we can resume the flow of time as is normal, as if I didn't fuck up. So Durian, you want to finish your turn?
Yeah, do you want Durian to make a new attack roll? Because I already rolled the first attack.
What was your first attack?
23 to hit.
A 23 will hit.
Okay.
No, re-roll that one.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah, fuck me. Why not? That's 7 points of damage. Is this thing within range of an ally for me to get sneak attack? Or is that being a little too generous?
No, it is not.
Okay, I thought I'd just ask. So that's 7. Oh, right, d6 from
Don't worry, Durian. There's a big mouth there. I'll run right at it for you.
I'm trying to get there. 7 from
Oh.
me.
One other thing while we're at it. Oh, geez, these are not big enough.
Oh, no.
Don't say that.
What? The fuck?
Oh.
I don't like
This
that.
is a 50-foot
Anti-magic.
cone, but it needs to be a 150-foot cone.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we just assume that side of the map is under that special effect.
What the fuck?
Gareth
Get the
knows-
big.
Gareth knows exactly what this is.
It's
Yeah.
anti-magic field, baby.
Yes, so that is the current orientation of its anti-magic field.
Well,
Oh,
Durian's
man.
not using any magic for this. So 7 from his bow, 3 from Hunter's Mark. Second attack. Might not hit. 16?
16 will not hit.
Okay. And then, so question. This
Yep.
isn't a magical ability, it's supernatural because it's my racial feature. Can I use my, oh, not my racial feature, class feature. Can I use my, no, it is racial feature. It has been a long time since I've used this.
You missed the
My
step.
Blessing of the Raven Queen, my teleportation ability.
That would still be magical. There is no such thing as non-magical teleportation.
Okay, well.
Regardless of what comes regardless if it comes from a spell or a racial feature, it is still very clearly magical.
Okay.
So is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I don't want to jump because I have a -2 to my athletics.
All right. Keenan.
Okay. So obviously Keen don't know shit about that. In a glancing check.
Sorry. Before Keenan,
Yeah?
it's going to take one of its legendary actions.
No.
And it's going to fire. Keenan, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't have whiz proficiencies yet. Can you wait a couple levels?
I cannot. Go ahead and make the saving throw.
That's a 6.
As Keenan is like, okay, what am I going to do? And then this eye up here just turns and hits you with a blue ray, and Keenan immediately passes out.
No!
What? You have been struck by a sleep ray.
Oh my god.
Hey, Keenan, remember how you're talking about how you're going to make like a big difference with your turn?
Get slapped straight
Ian
away.
heard that and said, "Get fucked."
Come on!
I'm following the Beholder rules of rolling
I
a random
know.
ray,
I
and
know!
the one disadvantage of its big anti-magic cone is it can't fire its magical-based eye rays into the cone,
Oh,
which
yeah.
means you were the only possible target. Well, maybe you'll get one someday.
Someone slap me.
Everyone's like across the pit from you.
Fucking Durian, shoot me. I don't know,
Eye
someone.
is going to swing to the side a little bit on its turn as it swings its main anti-magic eye to the side, opening up its ability to fire eye rays at Durian, Morag, and Freya.
Oh dear.
You are being beheld.
Morag, defend me.
I mean, you all probably want to get close to Freya, right? Because that Paladin aura.
Durian, make a dexterity save. You'll probably be fine at that. Morag, give me a con save. You'll probably be fine at that. And Freya, give me a wisdom save.
Durian has a dirty 20.
Okay.
Does my invisibility turn off from being in the anti-magic?
Oh, it would have, but it doesn't end your concentration. So the moment the anti-magic swings off of you, you're invisible again.
Nice.
Is my dog like non-operational?
Yeah, your dog just chilling.
Oh, he's like just frozen, like can't move, can't do nothing.
I believe, yes.
Really?
Magical
Yeah.
construct.
It's a magical construct.
Dang.
It stops functioning while it's in an anti-magic zone.
Gotta put some steam power in it, man.
So anyway, so yeah, Durian, you passed Morag. What did you get?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, and Freya, what did you get?
18.
All of you passed, so all of you are fine.
I don't like how you say it that way.
Durian, a beam of pure jet blackness emerges from one of the nearby eyes, specifically this one past you, as you barely duck underneath a death ray. Morag, you get hit by something that kind of stiffens your muscles, but you just shake off the effects of the paralyzing ray. And actually, Freya, you should have made this with advantage as it hits you with this pinkish charm ray.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter because you passed anyway. And then at the end of its turn, because it happens on initiative... Actually, we'll do it after Freya, I think. Yeah, I'm going to add another one of these guys for a counter so I don't forget where I put it. Lair actions happen on initiative count 20. So I'll make a second... So anyway, so Freya, that will make it your turn. They happen on 20, but I'm going to put it at 19 just so it knows to do it after Freya. There we go. Freya, it's now your turn.
Okay, so first, check something quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless.
All right. Who are you casting it on? You can choose up to 3 targets.
Within 30 feet,
Oh.
correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think she can. Can she target
I'm
people in the
after,
cone?
no.
She could not target people in the anti-magic cone.
Or Astra, because they're invisible.
Or Astra, because they're invisible, because you can't see them. So really your options are Keenan, yourself, Durian, or Morag.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Dorian, Morag, and would it help to affect Keenan at all?
I mean, it wouldn't wake them up, but it'll help them once they wake up.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and target it towards Keenan as well.
Okay. You clutch your holy symbol for a moment. There's a small glow, and that light settles on all of them. as they are blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
As they are hashtag blessed. Alright, that is an action. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Okay, let's see here. Hmm. Is there like any way that I could like get over to Keenan and then anything I could use to help him?
You could get over to Keenan. It would, I believe, take an action.
Okay.
1 second, let me double check.
Your aura is probably also a really good thing to keep near the bunch of allies too, especially against what we're up against.
Yeah. If they take damage, they'll wake up. Or if somebody takes an action to sleep them awake or to slap them awake.
Someone can just shoot me. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so then I'm
Don't
gonna
crit.
just stay where I'm at. If he were to move like the cone back towards me, would activating that part of the like what's it called in the shield? Would that also like disappear?
Sorry, what was the question?
Okay, so if I use the shield and I activated Elflight Bastion, would that disappear if the cone would come back over?
Oh, yes, it's a magical effect, so it would fade. Although, if the cone then left you or you left the cone, the effect would resume.
Okay.
Does anti-magic field work against artifacts though?
Yes.
Okay. What's
Yep.
the one that doesn't? It's like
Dispel Magic.
right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just activate that.
Okay. Which direction are you facing?
Towards the beholder, like eye and stuff, like
Okay.
big eye.
So she raises her shield, and with a flash of light, god damn it, these are all stacked on top of each other. 1 second. With a flash of light, suddenly a thin 5-foot barrier appears directly in front of her, with her shield as the center point, made of glowing light.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Okay. And I think that would be like the end of my turn area.
Yep. Okay, that'll be the lair action. You see Durian in particular, where you were looking towards potentially climbing up one of these squares, just suddenly ripples and tendrils erupt from it.
Oh.
So a pile of writhing tendrils. Oops, that's too big. Try 10 foot.
Okay.
That'll do. Covers that entire platform. Writhing and whipping around. Morag!
Well, shit, I was thinking of going that way. Apparently not.
Wait.
So a lot of
Oh,
maps to
struggle.
look at. Would I be able to make it over here somehow?
I'm not gonna lie, the entire reason you were in a Beholder-themed dungeon is because I found this badass map.
For sure.
So what was your question, Morag?
Would I be able to make it here somewhere somehow?
Yeah, you could make an athletics check to try to jump it.
Okay. If I can find it, there it is. It's 24.
Yeah, that's plenty. So you leap.
Woot. And I'm going to recklessly attack that eyeball.
Okay.
Come on, fuck it up.
26
That will definitely hit.
for 17 damage.
17 damage, okay.
And I'm going to throw Great Weapon on the next attack. just to see what happens. That's 21, so 16?
16 does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
Blimey.
Based on
Well,
the
now I
amount of damage that you just did, and it seemed to take a good chunk off of it. It may not share the durability of its of the full size beholder, but it does seem to share its evasiveness. In other words, it has the same AC, but the individual eyes do not have as many hit points. Either way, is that it for your turn, Morag?
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions, so.
Alright, it will use a legendary action to fire a shot from this eye at Durian. Durian, give me a Constitution saving throw.
You beat those right.
Remember that you're hashtag blessed.
Happy balls.
Well, it's a 14 on the die for +1 from the 15, so 5, 6, 7, 18.
You have passed it, much like Morag before you. When the ray hits you, you shake off the paralysis.
Okay.
Alright, Gareth, make an Arcana check at the start of your turn for me, please.
Come on, baby. Oh, that's a nat 20, baby, for a 28. Let's go.
You realize that what you're dealing with here, beholders don't reproduce in a traditional way. They dream themselves and other beholderkin into existence. The beholder that you're dealing with here, based on what you're seeing around you, is a particularly keen dreamer, having warped reality to such a severe degree.
Right. I'm going to just kind of take a step out of the anti-magic in front of... Well, now I can see Astra. And I'm going to, in a deep, guttural, primal tone, I'm going to say in deep speech, "Old Great One, your dreams are powerful. What is your name?"
Does anybody else speak deep speech?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Well, then the rest of you hear Uth Narak SAHAGRANN. Gareth, you hear from the massive moving jaw, "I am SAHAGRANN." Anything else, or are you just talking?
Can I make like a check to in my like studies? Have I came across that name?
Make an Arcana. I will warn you, the DC is going to be
Insane.
pretty fucking high.
Ooh, no, I have not. That's only going to be an 11.
Yeah, you are not familiar with the name.
Can you send that name in the in the chat or whatever?
Yeah, there we go.
Thank
Wanna
you.
go through- Okay,
When,
any else?
When I spoke to it in deep speech, did it did it look surprised or anything? How,
No.
Like a normal person can speak its language? No.
No, other people can speak deep speech.
All right.
It's not like you're the only mortal that's ever spoken to it in deep speech.
Fair enough. I was just trying to get some information. Did not go.
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Can I?
All that would have been your action.
Okay, so that just leaves bonus action. Ain't got much for bonus action.
I mean, you could hypothetically, you could move at half speed to drag repeat.
I will move half speed to drag repeat. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
And repeat's all powered up.
Mhm.
So on my bonus action, I'm going to tell him to get to Keenan.
Okay.
So he is going to do a. He can't do anything like a dash or nothing, can he?
I mean, he can, but I don't know if he'd need to.
Anything to get him to like a running jump.
Well, you'd have to make yeah. Well, I mean, you don't need to dash to do a running jump. You just need to have moved a certain amount.
Oh, okay.
So make an athletics check for Rapide.
Cool. Let's try it. I gotta see what his athletics is. Just a +2. Come on. Oh. An 8.
Rapide leaps, catching the edge, and begins clawing at the thing. I will let you make a choice here regarding Rapide's fate.
Oh no.
Rapide can either focus on getting themselves back up onto the surface, or could make a bite at Kanan to wake him up, but doing so would cost them the leverage that they require, and they would go falling into the swarming tentacles below.
He's going to keep himself trying to get up there. He was
Okay,
told to
so-
get over to Keenan, not to wake him up.
Fair enough. So by the end of it, he's just at the edge, kind of like clawing at the edge, trying to get himself up along the edge. Okay, Astra.
Okay. I was gonna see if it was like an illusion or something, but I guess that answers my question. So, I'm going to cast blindness on the big eyeball.
What the?
Oh my god.
What was that?
Oh, somebody.
It does not like blindness being cast on it, apparently.
I didn't know what happened or see what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, there's suddenly a bunch of like staticky sound.
Oh,
Just okay, cool.
Con 16.
Yeah. One moment.
Please tell me the beholder gets blinded.
It's gonna have legendary resistance, so it's not. But we
Yeah.
might burn
No,
through it.
the Beholder Central Eye cannot be blinded by magic because the anti-magic cone originates from within the eye.
True. Okay.
So any attempt to cast anti-magic on it would just hit its anti-magic field.
Okay.
Question
That's
is,
alright.
does Astra know that to stop them?
Interesting question. Astra, make an Arcana check. Let's see how much you know about Beholders and anti-magic fields.
I mean, we started as an Arcana domain, right? So maybe something.
Arcana check. 15.
I think I'm going to say Astra would realize that before they cast the spell.
Oh, nice.
So you can
Okay.
choose to do something else with your action and not waste the spell slot.
Just gotta be honest.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then
Yeah, 100%.
I guess if I try to attack it, the same thing would happen with a spell. So, I think I will move to here, and I will cast Aura of Purity, which is a 4th level spell, and it gives advantage on saving throws against effects such as blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stunned.
ooh, shoot.
So,
Okay, what's the radius?
30 feet.
Oh, damn.
Oh, what color is your magic these days? It's back to being like golden, right?
Yeah, I was thinking purple because of like the mask has like purple in it.
Okay.
It's like a tricolor. Is that it? Like, does that affect the creatures, or is it just an aura? So we have to stay inside of it.
It's an aura.
Does it? I'm assuming it follows Astra around.
Yeah, because
Sorry, what was it called? Aura of Purity?
Yeah, Aura of Purity.
You want to take like a step forward, buddy?
I'm just gonna need. I'm gonna need that list of effects that it that works on hand.
Hang on, let me just send that in the chat.
No, it's fine. I brought up the spell.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going through and marking every spell, every eye ray that affects on my notes about the Beholder.
Okay, no worries. And I'll move slightly forward, just making sure it still has everyone.
Get behind the shield wall.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I stay
Reinhardt
behind the
shield?
shield.
The Reinhardt
Yeah, the
shield?
Reinhardt shield. Oh, it was heard a loud noise that time.
yeah, that's static again.
See, I didn't hear it that time.
I heard it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Either way, so is that it for your turn, Astra?
Also, oh yeah, so I have a bonus action. I will bonus action shift since instinct takes over, and Astra will turn into more bestial, but more goat-like, I guess, and gain 9 temporary hit points.
Okay. Astra, as a legendary action, you're being targeted by another eye ray. It's a dexterity saving throw. And because you have cover from the Hearthlight Bastion barrier Freya is creating,
nice.
you will gain a +2 bonus to your dexterity saving throw. Plus the +4 bonus from Freya.
Oh shit! So
it's a total of +6 on top of your normal +3, so it's a +9 dexterity saving throw.
Natural 1.
yeah. That's a natural 2. +9 is 11.
That's still gonna hit. All of the stacked you up for the best possible situation you could with Freya's help.
Damn it.
Ooh, that's
That's not going to be good.
35 points of necrotic damage
Oh,
as you are struck with a death ray.
Nice. So minus the 9 tempies. That's
All right, and Lilwin will.
Wait,
Got a
minus 9, so that
concentration check
Nikon say.
too?
Yeah. But the 9 tempi probably helped because it was 35, so
No,
what, 24? So it's only a
still
12.
it's still overall damage. Doesn't matter if it's temp.
Really? Because tempi's like, you don't take that damage.
It's still hit points.
What's the question?
Do temp hit points matter when it comes to con saves from damage dealt?
Oh, it's just damage dealt.
Yeah.
It's
so
the total damage
Oh,
dealt,
okay.
regardless of how much of that damage is health or not. If some magical effect caused you to like reduce the damage, that's one thing. But temporary hit points are still hit points, you know.
Yeah, so it's half the damage dealt or 10, whichever's higher.
Oh, 10, yeah.
so it's 35 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 17.
17 con save. Have to beat.
You got a +4, though?
Yeah.
Get a +4 on top.
Yeah, remember you have the Paladin's +4.
So +6 total.
Come on, 50-50.
I rolled a 3.
Astra!
All right,
man.
and Astra's aura is immediately.
Oh man.
Astra, that was a great turn. I just want to say.
Thanks.
I mean, we stacked up as much as we possibly could to help you not
Yeah.
get hit with a death ray, and then you immediately got hit with a death ray.
Yeah, rolled
now,
a 2 and a
Keenan,
3.
For the first time ever, you're going to want a low damage roll.
Astra, I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
right there,
Because
but Keenan had the best roll of all
Lilwin
time.
is going to hit you with her weakest spell, Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, which I can't save. So-
You automatically fail because you're asleep.
Yay!
Good news is you're conscious, and you take 8 points of radiant damage.
Damn it!
At which point in time, you regain 8 points of health.
Nice.
As she immediately follows it with a healing word as her bonus action.
I just realized I forgot to roll a d4 on my last attack. For the
Oh, for
bless.
Well, it's way too far in the past now. Durian, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, just checking.
Question: Do the eye stalks still count as a singular being in regards to Hunter's Mark? So they'll still take the d6 if I hit them.
Yes, although they do each have their own individual health pools.
Okay. Which one was the stunning eye ray?
From what you can tell, there's no one-to-one relationship between eyes and the rays they produce.
Okay, so it's just
You have seen a sleep ray and a death ray emerge from this eye.
Okay, you know what?
All eyes can do all rays.
I want to hit the big one, but you know what? I'm gonna hit the blue one, so the one that was next to it.
Okay, you're gonna hit the blue one that's done the death rays, Mike.
Yep. So, oh great, it was a 2 to a 12, so 19 plus. Does 19 hit? Because I also got
19 hits, yes.
Okay, plus 2 from the bless, so that is a next one. So D8 minimum damage for 5.
Okay.
Second attack, I might need that D4. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that does hit?
Oh, I thought that was 14 damage.
No. Second attack, 14 to hit.
Oh, no, 14 does not hit.
Well, that's unfortunate. Keenan is awake, so what I will do is... Well, I think
Please
this
don't
is
shoot me.
important. So I'm going to teleport here with my Blessing of the Raven Queen. And then I shall 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 here. And if I say I got to the edge of the crater right here, would that put me within striking distance of the big head with the...
No, you would need... It's also... Keep in mind that that's also like 15 feet lower.
Okay.
To get in melee distance, you're gonna have to be on that platform. Sorry, I wasn't... where did you climb up from there?
I teleported and then I climbed...
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, someone was messaging me about something and I just looked away for a moment and didn't see your map movement.
Nope, that's quite all right. So I teleported and then I climbed up with my full movement to that area. So I guess next turn I can jump down without any real problem, except for like maybe an acrobatics for balance. Because I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to melee next turn. So I'm going to... I have to take an item interaction to pull out a weapon. So I'm going to drop my bow and I'm going to take out Bleak.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Kanan!
Is Rapide still clawing away at the edge?
Yes.
Is it going to take an action to pull them up?
No, I'd make it your object interaction.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Oh,
As I stand up.
Oh, that's too...
As I stand up, I'll also pull Rapide up onto the ledge, and then just get quickly pat the head, like, thanks for trying, buddy. So I got 15 feet of movement. 5 is jumping. I can't ping it because I can move the anti-magic field, and that's in the way. But this area, diagonally down to the right of Durion. There we go. Moving straight up through there, would that be a check of any kind?
If you're trying to move straight up through there without... You kind of have to cross a little bit of the tendrils, so yes, you could either step on them or attempt an athletics check to hop up.
I don't want to do that. Okay, so we're going to go 5, 10, 15.
The same result
That's my
either way.
movement. Really? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, like you made the same. You get to the same place either way. You just didn't cross over the tendrils. So yeah, you're good.
I'm going to... Fuck it! The tendril's right in front of me. I'm going to hex it. Bonus action hex.
Okay.
I guess I'll hex its wisdom.
All right.
For perception checks. And make 2 whackings. All right, come on. Whack number 1. Yep, I'm gonna need that D4. Probably not gonna help. Probably not. 13 to hit.
Well, you haven't attacked yet. Wouldn't this be a flashing draw?
True, it would. So advantage. Much better. That's 17, 20... 5? 25.
You say you're like an Iajutsu guy.
It's on the draw. Cool. So first hit, 2d10 and a d6. Where's my d6? And just because, fuck it, I'm going to pump a charge into this. Because I have a feeling I'm going to get put out of action quick. So that is 8, 16, 21 points of physical, 2 points of necrotic, and 1 point of acid.
Okay.
Unless you want me to just give them to you all together.
No, it's fine.
And then for second attack... come on. 20 to hit. 30, 20.
Yeah, 20 will hit.
Alright, so that's just d10, d6. And... Oh, good numbers though. 8 plus to 18 points of damage. 8. Okay. Oh, geez. 13 physical, 5. And that will be my turn.
Okay. 18 points of damage. That makes it its turn. As it's going to swing its eye around. Moving this thing's kind of a pain, not gonna lie, but it's the only real way I got to indicate it.
Yeah.
But we
there we go.
appreciate what you're doing.
Okay, there we go. Because it's swinging it around. It gets Durian, Keenan, Rapide, who would have fallen into the tendrils if Keenan hadn't helped him up once he seized up. And Astra are in it. Freya, you can see that barrier you've got in front of you, just that part in front of Astra where it was covering, just suddenly, and is gone.
Oh shit.
I'm in danger.
But the rest of the shield in front of you is still present. As the eyes around you, Morag, one's firing at you from a point-blank range. The green one over there is going to fire at Lilywin, and the red one is going to fire at Freya. Morag, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
What was the result?
Yep, waiting for... There we go. 25.
25. Okay. So you managed to avoid the ray that comes at you. Freya, make a strength saving throw.
14 plus an 8.
You feel it. You feel this eye ray like latch onto you and try to yank you upward into the air, but once again, you just plant your feet. Like, no, fuck that. And Lilywin, the NPC who's honestly in the most danger here, she gets hit by something, and you see her begin to slow down
No.
as bits of stone begin to creep over her skin.
Oh no!
For a second, I thought it was disintegration, and I was like, oh no.
No, she was hit with a petrification ray.
Petrification, yeah.
Shit!
That's better than what it could be.
Possibly.
As long as she makes her saves.
Freya, it's your turn.
Okay. Just like a recap, like what happened to Astra again?
Oh, Astra's fine. Astra's just in the anti-magic field. So your barrier is just shunting, just like cut right off in the anti-magic area.
Okay.
Also, Astra suddenly appeared next to you because they were invisible.
Is it greater invisibility, or because they casted?
Oh no, they did cast a spell
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm just visible now. Hello.
for now. Like they don't have 6 sources of invisibility.
Alright.
So, Freya.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Can I use Channel Divinity Watcher's Will?
I would love to let you use that once I read what it does.
Actually, it might not also work due to the fact that a lot of people are in magical field.
Where is that? Channel Divinity.
Watches will.
Oh, there it is. Channel Divinity. Invest your presence with warding by your fit. As an action, you can choose a number of creatures within 30 feet of you, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. For 1 minute, you have advantage on intelligence charisma. Okay, that'd be really good, but you would only be able to target. You could target yourself, Gareth, Lilywin, and Morag, which is the maximum number of creatures.
So it stops
Right.
Channel Divinity too. Damn.
Channel Divinity's divine magic is magic.
Yeah. Fucking anti-magic.
I will go ahead and do that, so...
Okay.
Oh, it's casting it on myself, Gareth, Oreg, and... what's her name?
Lilywin.
Dawn. Okay.
I know this. It's probably not as spooky as the thing I'm choosing, but it's called Watcher's Will, so this thing seems like a good icon for it.
Nice.
Here, I'll just turn her nameplate on.
And what does that do again?
It gives you advantage on
Mental
for
based.
1 minute. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws all have advantage.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Wild. Built to fight beholders.
Oh yeah. All right. So that was an action, correct?
Yes.
Anything else? Do you want to move or anything like that? You move at half speed while you have the bastion deployed, but you can turn it or anything like that if you want to.
Okay. Okay, so would it, the scroll of lesser restoration be able to help?
That would be an action too.
Petrification.
That would be an action.
I think it has to be
Petrification's
greater.
greater.
I think it
I
has to be
don't think.
greater.
Well, technically, she's not actually petrified yet. She has to fail multiple saves before she's fully petrified. For the moment, she's technically just restrained.
I don't
But that's still not one of the effects Lesser Restoration can remove.
Okay.
Cat's getting caught in my headphone cord.
How dare
Yeah, so that you've used your action. So at this point in time, you could bonus action and move, and I don't think you've got a lot in the way of bonus actions, right?
So bonus actions.
I mean, you could I think in terms of bonus actions, you've got Shield of Faith, but that would end Bless because it's concentration. Same with Compelled Duel or Thunderous or Wrathful Smite. You could Misty Step if you wanted to move somewhere with it.
Yeah.
Or you could just turn your shield if you want to face a different eyes with the protective barrier.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn so that the shield is facing the closest eye to me.
Okay.
That way.
So you're gonna angle it here?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so Freya raises her sword for a moment, and that sort of mental awakening washes over Gareth, Lilwyn, and Morag, and then swings the shield carrying that barrier of light with it. Okay, and that's going to make it a lair action. What?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm going to need Morag, Freya, and Lilwyn, but I don't need to call her name. You need to make dexterity saving throws.
Yay.
Yes. Maya, you're a very sweet kitty. Go away.
Remember, Morag, you are blessed. So
Yep.
So
I got 24.
24, okay.
What that
Freya?
do for?
Okay. So 15 plus 6.
21.
Yep. I'm
Okay,
just bad at Gareth at adding, so.
Fortunately, Lilwyn rolled high for once. All three of you managed to avoid as tentacles writhe up from among the writhing mass and attempt to grab you. Morag, it's your turn.
Woo. All right. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna recklessly great weapon attack this eyeball again.
Go for it.
That'll be. That's with. Yep. So it's 18, 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Yes. Gotta love bless. So 15, 25. Damage.
25 points of damage, okay. Next attack.
Getting around for my second swing. Yeah, I don't even have to roll bless with that. That's gonna be a 21.
A 21 is going to hit.
For 27 damage.
27 damage, you spin your blade, jamming it inward and it's sputtering blood. The eyeball is sliced open and falls away from the platform.
Nice.
Morag, I would like you to roll a d10 for me.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
oh, it's rolled. Ooh.
As a 3.
A 3. The Beholder's Fear Ray has been removed from this encounter.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not that we know that.
Yes, but above board. I'm above board. I'm letting you how this works mechanically.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Trying to see through that cone. It's kind of hard. Is there any way?
Okay.
How far is?
I mean, I could move it to the GM lair if it's too in the way.
No, I'm just trying to.
I'll just have to tell you who's actually that might make more sense anyway. You can't actually see an
we don't
anti-magic field.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there any way I can make it to either this platform down here or this one?
Yeah, either one. A good jump would get you. This one would probably be a harder jump because you couldn't get a running start. Or you could always try traveling alongside the tendrils.
Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna try to get over here.
Okay, that one's a little easier. Make a an athletics check to hop down without losing your footing.
Okay, that'll be 18.
18. Yeah, you pretty easily. 15 feet, but you and come crashing down right next to Lilowin, who you can see slowly freezing over with this spreading stone.
I kind of, while I'm going by, I kind of look at the others like, I hope somebody can do something about that. And what do I got left? Like, I used 15, I assume?
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15. So that's 30 feet so far.
Yeah, and you could pretty easily go another 10.
Okay. And I'll just get ready to hit the next eye.
Yep. Killing an eye does not count as killing a creature. If they counted as individual creatures, then the spells like Hex and like on them wouldn't spread, so on and so forth. So you unfortunately don't trigger that effect.
Yeah.
Gareth, it is your turn.
Am I able to walk through the light wall?
Yes, you can pass through it.
I'm going to take a step in front of it, looking up at how did you pronounce it again?
SAHAGRANN.
SAHAGRANN. I'm going to say in deep speech again, SAHAGRANN, what is your purpose?
Dominion.
And then Gareth's going to raise his panopticon and say, I can't let you do this. And I'm going to open up a slot. I'm going to presume it's a blue eye. And I'm going to wait until a couple of the eyeballs are lined up, like so. And I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
It is not a blue eye. If you would read that a little bit closer for me.
I don't think it said what color eyes they were.
It's not that it said, it's lightning bolt force damage.
Oh, does it say...
Because it is an eye of disintegration. This is your disintegration ray.
Oh!
Ooh.
Same damage numbers?
Same damage numbers. It works functionally as lightning bolt, but it's a green disintegration ray instead.
Okay.
Woo!
The spell disintegrate was just too powerful to put on the staff, so this is what I went with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is going to use up 3 charges.
So being that it's disintegrated, it would probably be a green eye.
Perfect, yep, so it would have been a green eye then.
Which means they both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Dex 17.
One of them, the one closest to you, whips out of the way, only taking a glancing hit. The further away one gets a full blast.
Okay, excuse me while I roll
Nice.
d6 here.
Fuck yeah,
Is
dude.
A lot of. I rolled nothing less than. I only rolled 1 3. So that is going to be 10, 15. That's 25. 33 force damage.
33 force damage. Okay. That is a big chunk off. You can definitely see some of the flesh around the tindle and everything burning away under that force damage from the one in the upper right. The other one still took a glancing blow, but seared across. You can see it kind of like blinking rapidly. Was that it for your turn?
I do not have any bonus actions that I can take. Actually,
Okay.
is this the eye closest to me? Is that within striking distance?
No, but it would be if you move to here.
Move to be. Oh, okay. So I just have to take 1 step forward.
Yes, that said, you
Okay.
just used your action.
Right. Yeah. No. I know, and I just realized I cannot use my bonus action. I was going to.
Order repeat.
No, I was going to charge up a branding smite,
Ah.
but I can't. Do that.
All right.
Oh yeah.
then at
it's
the end
got
of-
a casting time of. Oh no, it's got a casting time of a bonus action. I can't do that, can I?
Yes. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Oh well. Because the.
Oh, you can't. No,
staff.
with the action economy won't stop you, but you just cast a spell with your action.
Right. So I can't use it to use my bonus action cast branding smite.
Correct.
Okay. Yep. That's what I just realized and clarified.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn, but big hit nonetheless.
Considering what you just did, it's going to use a ray to try to zap at you. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm still within.
Didn't want to get behind the shield.
Okay, well that's 11 plus 7. That's an 18. You know what? I think that's good enough.
You avoid the petrification.
Nice.
Do I know which eye did that one come from?
The one directly in front of you, but once again, the eyes are not associated with the type of ray.
Right. I just wondering from which direction.
Astra, you can't feel any magic around you right now.
Okay, so if I move to here, do I feel it come back?
Forgot that those tendrils would have faded. Yes, you do.
Okay, so how does Dispel Magic work with that? Would I know if that worked on the big eyeball?
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't, okay.
From your earlier roll, you understand that being that it's generating an anti-magic field, the big eyeball is immune to all magic spells.
Okay.
Or magical
No,
effects
no.
in general. The only thing you can do about the big eyeball is stab it. It is not immune.
Stabby.
It is not immune to pointed metal.
Alright. Well, that is not up to me then. Instead, I can't Dispel Magic on someone. Like if Lillian's being petrified, I can't just get rid of that with Dispel Magic, right? That'd be like a.
Interesting. Well, she's still in the midst of it. Let me think. 1 second.
Uno momento.
Ah.
Okay, what else do I got?
You know what? I'm going to say yes, but the DC would be relatively high.
Okay. Well, I'll go for it anyway.
Relatively high. So yeah, you can attempt to dispel magic on the petrification effect on her.
Okay. So what do I add to this?
It just adds your wisdom. It's a D20 plus your wisdom.
Okay. Which is +4.
Yep.
Okay. 23.
A 23? Yes, that will do it. You dispel the effects of that petrification ray. You know that if it had fully overtaken her and she'd been fully petrified, dispel would not have done it.
Oh shit.
But by breaking the effect in the middle of it rather than letting it fully petrify her, she kind of grasps her chest for a moment as the stony skin fades away, and she breathes. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I wasn't sure if that would work, but I'm glad it did. And
confidence.
Immense confidence at Mastra. And I think I'll actually move back into where I felt my magic. Well, do I know that the eyes don't work in the same area?
Make an intelligence check. Let's see if you figured it. If your character's figured that out.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Yeah, you've worked it out.
Nice. I'll move back there, seeing as that seems like an advantage at the moment.
All right.
Wait, wouldn't everybody know about the big eye? Because Gareth told them about beholders before.
Told him some stuff about beholders. Can't just retroactively assume that everybody knows everything about beholders.
Well, fair enough. Maybe people forgot.
Yeah, or maybe they weren't listening because Gareth talks a lot.
I mean, we were in the bathtub.
I mean, Lilloan looks at you as you're stepping away, Astra, just for a moment of like, she definitely was going to heal you since you look the most hurt. But you're back in the anti-magic.
Oh, that's alright.
So not having much else to do, she's going to toll the dead on that one that just got the disintegration blast from Gareth.
Gareth?
And that's how I'm pronouncing his name from now on.
That is correct.
Jesus Christ.
I hate myself, don't worry.
Alright. And then, Morag, you're getting a legendary action laser to the face. Have to re-roll that because it was fear.
Fire in my laser.
Okay, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay.
It just turned into Valkos.
Bless here.
You do have Bless, but you're not inside Freya's aura.
Right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a pass. You only take half damage, so you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus.
As you are slammed with an innervation ray. Durian,
That could have hurt.
Hello.
it's your turn.
Okay. 15. I'm gonna jump to this little spot right here.
Make a dexterity saving throw to attempt to... It's about a 20-foot drop, so trying not to land, and you will take just a little bit of fall damage.
14.
You manage to stay on your feet, and you take 3 points of fall damage.
Got that little tingle in your legs when you jump.
Yeah, that shock like from your feet up to your knees.
The drop did not make me lose concentration. Do I feel like I'm still in the anti-magic field?
You glance down at your blades, and the ice is missing from the edge of your enchanted blades.
I'm gonna move 5 feet over.
Still missing? They suddenly freeze over.
Okay, good. I actually think that's the last of my movement. Item interaction to pull out for rhyme, and then let's start attacking. So first attack.
Start using
Rhyme
toothpicks.
for dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay, and I don't get any sort of sneak
That'll hit.
attack because nobody's near the big eye.
The main body, yeah.
That is a... I'm gonna get something better than D6s, I swear. That's a 6 for damage.
Okay.
Bonus interaction for 25 with rhyme.
25 hits.
Okay, and that's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And then final attack with the second attack. That will be a... Oh wait, I actually still have Bless. 17 to hit?
A 17 will hit. No, will not hit. Sorry.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sorry. A 17 will not.
That's fine. So that misses. Ignore the damage. That is Durian's turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Durian, now that you are not in the anti-magic, this eye is going to whip back around and fire a ray at you.
Mistakes were made.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Are you just in front of its teeth right now?
Oh, I rolled so well, so that's a 23.
23 is a pass, which means you take half damage.
Oh no.
You take 19 points of necrotic damage
Okay.
as you are hit with an innervation ray.
Which is halved further because I am resistant.
You are resistant to necrotic damage. Hey!
Nice.
That's 9 points rounded down? Or is it rounded up?
What? No, it was 19 originally.
Yeah, 19.
It would be 9
Wow.
points. It would be 9 points. Yeah, it rounds. It would round down.
Okay.
So you take 9 points because of the necrotic damage as it zaps you in the back,
And I saved my save, so I'm still good.
and then it is Keenan's turn.
So I'm going to start the round with a fighting spirit. So give myself 5. Oh, that was actual health. 5 tempies. An advantage for the round. Now, I have a question about the placement of this beholder and all its meatball goodness. so this platform's higher. Does that mean I'm like kind of level with the eyeball?
Yes.
I want to run and jump and try and like jam the sword into its eyeball.
Okay. It would start with an athletics check to try to make that jump. It's a pretty long one.
I'm so good. I'm so good at these.
You would need to take a step back, so it'll take a little bit of movement, and then run up, and then try to leap at the eye,
All right, athletics check.
like Harley
Bless
Quinn
isn't
from
on-
Sorrow.
Bless isn't for skills, is it? It's just attacks and saves.
That is correct.
Hey, but that's a natural 18, so 18.
An 18. Okay, you go sailing through the air, and you can make one attack before you go plummeting down to the ground.
All right,
Make it count.
it's with advantage. It's
And
fighting
bless.
spirit and bless, so that was 13, 8, 21 to hit.
A 21 will hit.
I'm guessing Hex doesn't come into play.
Hex still applies. You still have this creature hexed.
Oh, right, so if I cast it, because it's on the
Oh,
whole
no.
creature, it doesn't matter.
It's on the creature, not specifically the eye.
Yeah.
So
Would-
yes.
Fairy fire.
Okay.
If I had fairy fired one of the eyes, would it affect the whole creature?
No, technically, no. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, just.
I mean,
figured as much.
based on the rulings I've been making, probably yes, but that feels too exploitative.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Most of the rulings that I'm making are because I'm being generous with your spell slots.
I'm also going to pump a sword charge into this for acid
Okay.
damage.
Okay,
So-
go ahead and roll for
Ooh.
damage.
Would his
Uh,
in front of
do I get like a little extra oomph for the
Just roll for damage. Let me go with you.
Okay,
Garrett, stop
17.
talking.
Oh, I was just asking
sorry, so
because
that's 14.
wasn't he in the if he's in the anti magic would his
Oh, he is in the anti-magic. Oh, that's a fair point. Sorry. Yeah, you couldn't
I
pump
can't roll
anything to
charge?
it. You are in.
Okay.
So you
Well,
can't.
I
use it-
rolled the same. I rolled double sevens anyway, so I'll just take one out. So that's 15 points of damage-arinos.
Okay, so you hit it. And sorry, your hex is an extra D6, right?
Yes. I
Okay,
did
so
that
you
one.
hit it for 31 points of damage as leaping into its eye gives you an auto crit. And then you go plummeting down to the ground where you land on your back and are prone.
Okay. I can stand up for half my movement, though, right?
You've used over half your movement.
Yeah, but is it half total movement or half remaining movement?
Half total movement.
Oh, man. In that case, I'll take my second swipe while I'm prone.
Yep, make you at disadvantage.
Well, I have advantage, so... Flat roll.
Yeah.
And that should be good. We'll put the blessing there anyway. 14, 8, 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
And... Ooh! Nice, for 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you
And...
go a second just swipe like across its lower jaw.
Yeah. But the point, I really wanted to get the acid in its eyeball, you know, but... Alright, and that's the turn. Actually... Oh, do I action surge now? What spells have I got? Nah, we're not gonna. Alright, yep, that's my turn.
Okay. So you're on the ground, and that'll make it SAHAGRANN's turn. Unfortunately, it is past 10, and unlike most Saturdays, I do have plans tonight. So I am going to have to end it here on SAHAGRANN's turn, and this is where we will pick up next week.
All right.
No worries.
Okey-dokey.
So we'll pick up in the middle of this epic battle against a giant beholder. Hope everybody's having fun. Freya, first time. Hope you're enjoying yourself.
I can't wait to watch somebody else die.
And I will see you guys next week.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks for the game.
good game. Good
Yeah,
game.
it's fun.
Yeah, this is good.
Well, let's not die now.